Can I kiss you?
Why?
What, just, like, way of helping me make an informed decision?
Night, Barry. Night, Ruth.
I never have a good night with what's going on in my insides.
Go on, take it. It's just a few day passage sold by. I didn't jizz in it. And even if I did, God will protect you, right?
Thanks.
Very much.
Not everyone's got my stamina. They're having a hard time.
Oh, I'm not quite walking through the valley of darkness, but one or two light bulbs are down.
Well, God takes a personal interest in every one of us.
Oh, you know, that must be some file of facts. So if you were me, how would you get back on speaking terms with God again?
Well, you could try showing a little humility. All right. Humility.
That humble enough for you? You know, I always feel better talking to you, Allworth. I'll give you that.
What this is, Danny?
It's a machine key.
So what's a machine key?
You put it in a fruit machine and the display tells you how much is in there, when it last paid out, stuff like that.
Would it surprise you to know that we found this one in Mike Hooley's pocket?
I don't know.
And that we've got witnesses to say that your dad approached the man answering Hooley's description at the arcade opening because he thought he was using a machine key.
You knew how many chances tried the machine key trick. You know what a stupid question that is.
You did see Mike Hooley at the arcade, didn't you, Danny? You told me.
That's right.
Couldn't miss him, you said. With peroxide hair like that.
That's right.
Except your dad could. Because your dad said he didn't see him at the arcade.
No comment.
I think you're a bit of a mess right now because you're trying to cover up for your dad. Aren't you, Danny? Eh?
Stop harassing the boy.
There was a fight in the early hours outside a nightclub called Romeo's.
He's always fighting. It's like Jarrow Day down at the post office in there.
I think you were in that fight, Danny.
No, I remember that.
Well, then how else did you get the cuts and bruises on your hands and knuckles?
Well, maybe I did have a fight, yeah.
And was that fight with Mike Hooley?
No.
Are you sure? You didn't even know you were in a fight till I just reminded you.
Danny couldn't have been in that fight.
Oh, I see. Why not?
Because I put him in a taxi at midnight and sent him home when I found him drunk outside a nightclub.
And why hasn't Danny told me that?
Well, like you just reminded him. He can't remember a thing about that night, eh? You stood there. You heard me tell Carlisle I'd never seen Hooley in the arcade, and you told him you had.
I tried to tell you that.
You made it look like one of us got something to hide.
Well, we have now.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, why did you lie like that? Why did you say you'd put me in a taxi?
I just dragged you out the deep end, and that's all the thanks I get.
I'm sorry, I messed up, all right?
I'm going to ask you now. Man to man, father to son. Do you remember it, Nat, lad?
No.
You sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Now, you're not shitting me, are you?
No, I'm not shitting you. Well, where you...
And the caller was very flattered by his attentions. But now she, feels depressed because she knows whatever she does will make her unhappy.
And is she going to see this man again? The caller?
No.
Oh, I think that's the right decision.
I didn't think you were supposed to express an opinion.
That's when I'm talking to callers, not my friends. Hmm?
What do you think?
I just think you should be careful. I mean, what do you know about this other man?
Nothing. That's the attraction.
Hi, it's me. I hate leaving messages. Yeah, I'm really sorry that I ran away last night. I was just wondering if you'd like to do the same thing again. The date, I mean, not the running away. Hello? Were you just listening to all that? No, I'd like to see you too. Yeah, I'd really like that. Okay, yeah. Yeah, bye.
Sir, I've just heard from pathology that the victim had taken a cocktail of drugs. If he scored them round here, we need to find out who from.
We had an anonymous phone call this afternoon saying that the victim was seen heading for the White Cliff Flats behind Holden's arcade in the early hours.
I take it this is before he died.
3 of the hookers we interviewed work out the White Cliff Flats, and all of them deny having seen Mike Hooley.
That's something to be said for your orthodox approach to police work, Blythe.
There's more. Guess who the landlord is?
Ripley Holden.
Better than that. His wife.
His wife? What do you mean?
What do you think she knows the flats are being used for immoral purposes?
Holden will be using the name as a tax dodge. I doubt the wife even knows that she owns the property.
I find that hard to believe.
Have you met her? We'll visit the flats in the morning.
Oh, hello, darling.
Oh, don't you start. It's been a long day.
You could try saying something nice to me.
It was that time of year already.
Take the chance while you still can.
What's that supposed to mean?
What if you walked out that door tonight and died?
What, have I died? Have you been on the herbal remedies again?
What if this was your last chance to tell me you love me?
Oh, you're messing about, aren't you?
No. No, I'm not.
Well, you want me to say something right now?
Yeah. Something, you know, spontaneous.
Like what? All right, what do you want to hear?
Oh, well, I have to tell you.
Oh, look, I can't be doing with your games right now, Natalie.